Okay, finally, we're given something that's worthy of our giftedness and talentedness, right? So this is 5.63 kilograms. This is 23.1 kilograms, right? So two things we got to calculate. First is the force of gravity acting down on this guy, right? So 5.63 times 9.81 is equal to, I'm going to store that in alpha A just for fun, 55.2303 newtons, and that'll be the force causing the acceleration. Of course, the tension is acting up on this. Now, on the plane, excitingly, and I'm very excited about this, right? Suddenly, this equation is not trivial, right? It's tension to the right, and there's going to be a friction force to the left, okay? And the friction force is simply mu times m times g, right? So it's going to be 0.0759, a suspiciously accurate friction force, right? Times 23.1 times 9.81. Okay, so 0.0759 times 23.1 times 9.81. I'm going to store that in B just for fun. That is 17.19977. Okay, so that force is 9977 newtons. I stored that guy in my memory location B. I've stored this guy in A. Okay, so now we set up our equation for A. It's rather controversial, right? This guy, our positive direction is that way, right? Positive is this way. Okay, so for A, T is positive. So T causing the acceleration minus 17.1998, right? Preventing the acceleration equals 23.1 A, right? So causing minus preventing equals m times A, right? For this guy here, we've got 55.2303, right? Minus T, so the tension actually is preventing that guy from accelerating, right? That equals 5.63 A. Now we are still going to add this side and this side because we can do that conspicuously because we've got T, a positive T and a negative T. That'll get T to cancel out, right? So let's do that. This side here becomes 28.73. Right, and then this side just simply becomes the T's go away and it's this minus this, right? So 55.2303 minus 17.1998 equals that, right? Okay, so alpha A minus alpha B. So then you end up with 38.03 equals 28.73A. Okay, so then divided by 28.73, and I get that the acceleration is equal to 1.3237 meters per second squared. Okay, so there's my first answer. Okay, I still don't have the tension in the cable. To do that, I'm going to have to plug into something here. Okay, so let's see, which one's the simplest one to plug into? It really doesn't matter. They're both equally confusing, right? So I'm just going to plug into this guy here, right? So T here is going to equal 23.1A plus 17.1998, right? So 23.1, so times 23.1 plus alpha B, right? If I plug that in, I get 47.777777, right? So what I plugged in was I did this, right? I took this equation here, and I said T equals 23.1 times that acceleration, 1.3237, plus 17.1998, and I got 47.777 newtons. Bunch of sevens, right? So 47.8 newtons seems to be spot on, and 1.32 meters per second squared is our acceleration. All right.